Good morning, America! We're early for our appointment with Time Man. Hey everyone, this is Shagg. Do I have to say that every time? It feels like I'm ripping off a little bit of round cow. Anyways, Time Man. He's new, or old, depending on what you're talking about. He has Time Slow, which is a old version of Time Stop, or Flash Stopper, you fool, you know. But I really like Time Man's stage. It's got really nice music and a really neat setting, what with being the clock tower. Also, it's got really tricky jumps and stuff at points. We'll see if I can impress myself and, well, mostly myself, by successfully jumping. This is also a stage where, in certain points, falling down does not kill you. It instead, whoa, friggin' pendulums, those things are evil, but instead falling down will return you to an earlier point in the level. These things are incredibly hard to dodge at points. It's often best to just take the hit and then run through the obstacles, in my experience, because otherwise getting hit by them might knock you into a pit of despair and destruction and being dead. Spikes also. Jump, fireman. Aw, man. Those aren't the tricky jumps I was talking about, though they are rather tricky, I suppose. But the tricky jumps are, hey, you want to get hit by these and have to redo a whole segment because you fall down? I thought so. And that can be trickies. Yes, indeed. Gotta wait for the bombs to explode. Kabloosh. Speaking of the bombs, that's an interesting point. Using the stage creator, you can actually place bombs that walk, but none of those are in the actual game. Also, I've noted these pendulums, which you can make swing farther by shooting them. Or you can make them swing at all by shooting them. Take the hit, run through! Hello, cannons you can ignore. And here's a pendulum we must smash in order to proceed. Well, in order to get it a life. Hello, would you like to be introduced to my friend, the Fire Shield? Glad you got along so well. Now this puzzle is odd. You can't use, there's a pack behind there, if you hadn't gotten it already. You have to use Bomb Man to slide bombs under there. The Guts block is sort of misleading. You can't use Guts Man to do anything there. Now we have reached the upper tower. A place of craziness. Whoa there. Nice jumping, me. Nice jumping into the Sniper Joe bullet, me also. Speaking of Sniper Joes, there's like fan games where you play as a Met, and that's cool and all. But how come there's no fan game where you play as a Sniper Joe? And wow, that was the most embarrassing death ever. Yeah, I'm gonna really be cooking in my own despair over that one. I don't know. That didn't make sense. So why isn't there a fan game where you play as a Sniper Joe with the ability to absorb powers and fight all the different Sniper Joe offshoots as bosses? Because like Wily ran out of ideas and he's just powering up all his basic mooks. I like that idea. It's a good one. Anyway, now that we're done embarrassing ourselves thoroughly, hopefully. Get rid of that one, jump. Get rid of this dude. Jump. Jump. And now, a trickier part begins. Witness the absolute timing of Fireman. Ha. Ooh. Yeah. Haha! Yes! Phew, that segment is hard on the nerves. You will not stand in my way now, Sniper Joe. The first time I played this stage, that segment, I went through that segment about 7 times, and I was like, I had to be very careful, and then I was very careful, and then I did it! And now there's a giant clock tower in the background of the clock tower. I don't know how that works. Well, it's only 9:24 a.m. Yes, it will, Time Man, because you did not anticipate the power of spammed fire. I haven't mentioned yet that I really like the remix of the Mega Man 1 boss theme in this game. It is pretty rad. You cannot hurt Time Man while he is doing the time slow or returning the time flow to normal speed. But you can hurt him after time has been slowed. The hour hands fly a lot slower than the minute hands, which makes sense. And that's about all he does. Fire! Oh, you're not dead yet. Fire! Aww. You bugger. Die! Slow-mo kill! Kaboo! I always have time for justice. Oh yes. Even before class.